As the final hours of John Wayne Gacy's life approached, one peculiar ritual remained: the last meal. This long-standing tradition, observed in prisons across America, offers condemned inmates a final taste of comfort or indulgence before their sentence is carried out. Gacy's request for his last meal was both extravagant and deeply personal, blending nostalgia, excess, and a touch of irony that has fascinated many observers. Gacy's plate began with 12 fried shrimp, glistening and golden, their crisp shells giving way to tender flesh. Shrimp, often considered a delicacy, signified a desire for something luxurious, a brief moment of pleasure amid the grim reality of his circumstances. Each bite was lightly savored, the crunch and flavor a stark contrast to the sterile environment of the prison, evoking perhaps a memory of happier times or simply indulging in the sensory experience denied for so long. But the centerpiece of his meal spoke volumes: a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, original recipe. This wasn't just any fried chicken, it was a nod to his own past. Before infamy overtook his name, Gacy had managed 3 KFC restaurants in Waterloo, Iowa. The spicy aroma and taste of the Colonel's blend of herbs and spices must have transported him back to those days when he wore the uniform and greeted customers, when his life outwardly appeared normal. The choice of KFC wasn't random. It was a deliberate act of nostalgia, an attempt to reconnect with a period that predated his crimes and notoriety. In requesting this chicken, Gacy was perhaps reminding himself, and those who would record his final moments, of another chapter in his life, one that seemed almost ordinary. Beside the chicken, a generous serving of French fries completed the classic American fast food tableau. Hot, salty, and satisfying, fries are the ultimate comfort food, a staple in meals across the country. For Gacy, they may have provided a sense of normalcy, a familiar taste from countless meals shared in restaurants, diners, and fast food chains. The fries, piled high, were more than just a side. They were part of the sensory tapestry that made his last meal more than a simple act of nourishment. Then there was a pound of strawberries, their vibrant red hue and sweet, juicy flavor offering a striking contrast to the fried and salty fare. Strawberries, often associated with summer and celebration, brought a touch of brightness and perhaps even whimsy to the meal. They added a fresh, healthy note, perhaps balancing the indulgence of fried foods. It's possible Gacy savored the strawberries last, letting the sweetness linger as the reality of his fate closed in. Finally, the choice of beverage, a Diet Coke. This detail, for many, is the most ironic. Amid the heavy, calorie-laden feast, the Diet Coke stands out as a nod to health consciousness, however misplaced. Was it a genuine preference or a subtle joke, a final act of defiance or humor in the face of death? The juxtaposition of diet soda with such an excessive meal has sparked commentary and reflection, adding another layer of complexity to the story of Gacy's last moments. Gacy's last meal was more than just food. It was a reflection of his complicated history, his penchant for excess, and perhaps his dark sense of irony. It's a window into the mind of one of America's most notorious criminals, offering a glimpse of nostalgia, comfort, and contradiction. If you found this story intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more detailed explorations of history's most fascinating moments. Leave us a comment below. What do you think of John Wayne Gacy's last meal? Was it a fitting final request, or simply another bizarre chapter in his infamous legacy? We'd love to hear your thoughts.